Hello, welcome back to my channel. Yes. I'm going a bit live a bit early here because I can. I really want to go live earlier on these Man City Watchalongs, like not right at the time the game starts, but usually I just don't have time. Anyhow, this time I do have time. So, let's talk about Man City because the lineup, I'ma be honest, I like some parts of it. I don't like other parts of it. We all knew, let's be honest, all of us knew that John Stones was going to start. I don't, sorry, did I say John Stones? Bernardo Silva. Don't know why I was thinking Stones, but Silva has got to have some dirt on Pep. He really has to, because he is still starting. I like the defense, Donnarumma starting as well, but I mean, Doku. Let's look at it. Let's just look at this team. This is the lineup. This is the lineup from for this game. As you can see, it's the same thing. So this is the lineup we've gone with and our bench. First of all, I just want to point out, I have never watched either Mukasa nor Mufuni. Now, I've heard a lot of Mukasa because people in our fan base like him. Apparently, he's apparently the next Messi, the way people talk about him. But Mufuni, don't really know anything about him. Interesting to see that he's on the bench, but if you look at the bench, it's actually rather decent. Aki as a centre back should we really need one. Gonzalez is a salt midfielder to have on the bench. Savio, Nunez, I mean, these are options to attack with. You bring Nunez on for the winger shift, we know he can score a goal. Same with Bob. Then Lewis, as long as you keep him away from the fullback area, I think he's mostly fine. Mukasa looked good against Palermo, that's about all I can say. Mufuni, don't know anything about you. So the bench is actually very good. Very good is maybe an overstatement. The bench is okay. The bench is okay. The starting 11 though, I don't dig it a lot. I mean, I like this back four. This back four is the exact thing I've been asking for. O'Reilly left back, let him do that left back shift, and get these three in a back three covered for that problematic lack of pace from Ruben Diaz. This back four will cook, I'm sure of that much. Big up to Till, by the way. Words to flop, 0 GA in 4 games. I mean, once this guy starts banging in goals, he's not gonna stop, so I'm not gonna celebrate him too early. We know how that stuff goes. By the way, did they win? I think they did, right? Yeah. Late penalty. Of course they get a late penalty. This fucking scum. They always get a late penalty, bro. How the fuck do they always get a late penalty, bruv? First goal of the season, a penalty. That sounds about right for Salah. Liverpool is barely winning games, aren't they? 1-0, 1-0, 2-3, 4-2, that's a bit more comfortable. But even then, their goals fell very late, yeah. I mean, scummy team, I can't lie, but fuck them lots. Doku and Foden as wingers are trash, they won't create for Haaland. Yeah, probably. You know what, yeah, this would be better than probably, but I'll talk about midfield in a second. This midfield is woeful as well. I'm gonna be honest. This midfield is also woeful. KDB 6 GA. Well, I don't think that's true. He's only played 3 games. Maybe he's played on a cup. Has he played on a cup? I don't think so. He's only played 3 games. Unless we're counting international duty, which I don't much care for. But anyhow, 2 goals in 3 games, and apparently he's washed. Right. So, what you point out though, Teal, there is no creativity. There is indeed no creativity. Doku, zero creation. Foden will create, but he'll create for himself. It's a different type of creation. It's good to have, but it's a bit selfish, and you can create with others, but not to an elite level. So it's okay, but you need someone else there to create then. Silva, no creation. Rodri, I mean, he can do it, but the question is, right after an ACL injury, will he? Probably not. He didn't do anything against Brighton when we're talking creatively. Tijani Reinders, our most creative player, bar the injured ones, he's being pushed back here to accommodate Bernardo Silva. And this doesn't work, by the way. If we want to do this, this will not work. Silva cannot accommodate Rodri being sluggish. Rodri is sluggish. He's back from an ACL injury. He's working his way back up to fitness. Rodri will be sluggish. So this does not work. This will get bypassed very easily. So you need a creator, and you also need someone who can cover for Rodri, who's again sluggish, coming back from injury. That person is Gonzalez, but Gonzalez is on the bench. So instead you have Tijani here in this 10. I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest, I really not like this. Really not like this, guys. Tijani is gonna be pushed back, which means he can't create. No creation. Not from the wingers. Not even from the fullbacks. And none from midfield. The only creator in midfield is pushed back. So, how are we going to create a chance? We're not. That's a problem. Pep Guardiola. Oh yeah. I'll give you guys the exact thing you've been asking for. This back three. This solid back three. And you know what I'm gonna do right after that? I'm gonna take away any creation. I'm going to put your best midfielder on a daycare shift. And I'm gonna leave O'Reilly stranded. That's what this looks like. I can't lie. It really is staggering because people don't get this. Yeah, people don't get this. Let me explain. People keep telling me, oh, Pep is learning. Look, Pep Guardiola has put Gvardiol Diaz Gussenov in. He's learning. But he's not really learning though, is he? Because here's the thing. 2 plus 2 equals what? 5? No. Okay. So, if I now answer 3, have I learned? 2 plus 2, is that 5? No. Okay, what about 3? Well, I changed my answer, but I didn't learn, did I? The answer is 4. I don't care if I change my answer from 5 to 3 to 1 to 6 to 7. If I don't answer 4, I'm wrong. It's not learning to change something to something else which also will not work. That is not learning. It isn't. So what we're doing here... Oh. Come on. What we're doing here is we're taking the wrong lessons. Oh. Against Brighton we were poor. Why were we poor? Defense was sluggish. Let's fix the defense. Great. And let's fuck this entire attacker. How is this learning? It really frustrates me. Because you will see some idiots on Twitter and on the internet and everywhere, YouTube, even in the stadium. They'll say, oh, but he finally played the back three, people wanted, and we still lost. If we lose, I don't think we will, but if we lose, they'll say, oh, but he played what people wanted. No, he didn't. This is what people wanted. Let me show you guys what people wanted. Gonzalez in here. This is what people wanted. So he's still playing 2 players wrong. And those 2 players is a massive shift in how you play. Because the entire style is different. In fact, you could even do this. O'Reilly here, Gonzalez here. Push Gonzalez up. if you really don't rate him staying back. He's not learning. Just because he's changing something, it's not learning. He better win. We really better win, because I'm proper fucking tired of this nonsense. I wish Cherky was available. Bro, he puts Cherky on the bench for Silva, bro. That's the problem. That's the problem. He's not learning. He's changing stuff, but he's not learning. Like, this is the thing, yeah? Like, if you're solving a Sudoku, and you keep making the same mistake, you keep putting a 1 in the same diagonal as another 1. Okay, you have to change something up. You have to put a 2 or a 3 there. But if you just randomly put a 2 or randomly put a 3 there, that's not learning. And it is not learning. To learn to solve a Sudoku properly, you can't change your wrong number with a random number. You have to figure out why that number is wrong, because there's another 1 in the diagonal. And you have to figure out what number needs to be placed there. Pep isn't doing that. Pep sees, okay, I can't do this one. This one is wrong. Why is it wrong? Because there's another number 1 in this diagonal. Let me swap it out with a random number until I get it right. That's not how Sudoku works. Similarly in football, so we lost this game. Let me just completely change the system, randomly assign new players, and let's see if it works. That's not learning. Learning is you look at what you did wrong, you look at how you fixed that, you fix that. Without ruining the entire system, without ruining the things that work well, unless the entire system is wrong. But that's not the case. What was wrong was maybe players said or did, but not everything. It's proper shocking. Pep Guardiola is proper washed, and people still don't get it. Can't goal score rush, there you go. Lucky Liverpool. I'm happy Husanov is starting against Man United. Let's hope we can say that at the end of the game. Savio must play. He won't. Big up to Adam as well. Doku get to the bench. He should. This is a must-win game, I agree. That attack stinks. It's woeful, mate. It's proper woeful. I'm here for the preview game. I'm also doing a watch-along. Big up. Prediction, Club Brugge, AS Monaco. Probably, I mean, the way Club Brugge is playing right now, 5-0 Monaco. Atalanta 4-1 full time. Why is Bernardo playing? I don't know. Pep Guardiola, Bernardo Silva has some dirt on Pep Guardiola. I swear to God, yeah. Bernardo Silva is blackmailing this guy. This guy is being blackmailed. Call the cops. Call the police, mate. Because he's being blackmailed. It's proper shocking, mate. Let's just shoehorn Bernardo Silva in for no reason. Oh, but I give you the defense you wanted, so you can't complain. Meanwhile, let me fuck up this midfield by shoehorning in Bernardo Silva, and let me fuck up this attack by shoehorning in Doku. I don't, yeah. Doku, get out, bro. I don't get it. What does any single professional manager in the history of football even see in this guy? I don't get it. There's nothing this guy does well at the highest level. Nothing. Not one thing. Not even dribbling, because he runs the ball out of play more than he actually fucking creates. I don't get it. He offers nothing. But he keeps playing. It's shocking. I don't think I'm gonna waste my time watching the game. That's an L. That's kind of an L. City have trash wingers. I agree. Our wingers are trash. Doku, Bob, Bernardo, Foden are awful wingers. I mean, again, Bob played one bad game. Everyone was hyping up Bob. Plays one bad game. Now he's an awful winger. I mean that's ridiculous, I think. Bernardo isn't playing on the wing, but I mean, that's just more gender than anything. I agree, our wingers aren't good enough. But Bob will be a solid player to have if he's rotational. To develop, to bring through like Foden did at some point. Foden has to really prove himself now. The thing is, we don't have proven wingers. We don't have Elanga. We don't have... We have Savio and Doku instead of Elanga and Jared Bowen. That tells you everything. Ederson against Onana today. Fenerbahce trans team. Cercle Brugge lost 4-1 to Charleroi. There is no way we are winning this game. Haaland won't get any service from midfield or wingers. I agree. Unfortunately, I agree with that. Big up to Rosa. Hello, how are you? Subscribe, yes, subscribe please. That does help out a ton. In fact, let me pin that. There you go. Goal disallowed for Charleroi. Beveren 5-0 up. Big up predictions. I'll stick with my 2-1 Man City. But bro, if we drop points, yeah. Hello. Goal, Cercle Brugge, 2-3 Charleroi. Oh, that game's still being played, is it? I thought that was full time already. Let me mute this. So the game kicks off in 3 minutes from now. I've got my water. The lineup, by the way, by Man United. They're putting Bayinder in goal, which is a bit shocking. Lenny Yoro, De Ligt, Shaw. I mean, that's weak. Ugarte. Yo, Ugarte. They're playing Ugarte, bruv. Nah, he's shit. And Buemo and Amat as well as Sesko. Goal disallowed, Cercle Brugge. So it remains 1-3 entire game. Oh, that lineup is proper stinky by United as well, though. I'm surprised they're playing Ugarte. Let's see then. I've got my timer ready. Bruv, we keep saying that. Every time he plays, we keep saying that. He ain't gonna do shit. His last chance to impress was 2 seasons ago. He didn't take it. Should have been long gone. Simon Mignolet or Northern Jakkers? I mean, Mignolet is better. They're paying their respect here to, what's his name? To wrestler, to boxer who died. What's his name again? Ricky Hatton, that's his name. He's only 46, but he was only 46, by the way, when he died. Which is very young. Proper sad, isn't it? Proper sad. I'm asking for a win. Good performance and losing, that ain't it, bro. Yeah, Ricky Hatton. Hutton? Not sure. Close enough. Let's hope Foden gets back to form. Just stick this guy, yeah? Just stick this guy out to the right wing. Because last season, yeah? There was 4 games in a row where Foden scored. He played like 6 games in a row on the right wing. First game he didn't score. The next 4 games he did score. 2 of them a brace. And Then the last game he played as a right winger, he didn't score again. And then he didn't play on the right wing again. You need to put Foden on the right wing. There he is scoring goals and getting assists. And once you get his confidence up, then you can start putting him left wing, right wing, all that stuff. Midfield even, if you want him there. But first, get this guy's confidence up. Bertascini scored against Genk. We need Prime Foden. Hey, give me Prime Foden back, you know. The game is about to kick off here. And we are underway. There you go. Long ball up the pitch already by Man City. Had set it away. It was almost picked up by Foden. Now Doku has it. Haaland. I think Foden. Doku again. Into Haaland. Haaland! Oh, just wide. That was almost a very good start. In fact, that is a good start. Tough angle to score from. That's maybe a... That's an Aguero type of angle to score from. But everyone's alert. It was a decent shot as well from Haaland. He does connect with the ball well. But he puts I think he puts a bit too much curve on it. I'm gonna support Genk today. Is Genk playing against Anderlecht? I do believe they are, right? Yeah, it's Anderlecht Genk. I guess we support whoever plays against the Movers. Anderlecht fans were laughing at Club Brugge. Not sure what they're laughing about. They've not won a title in 10 years. Well, almost 10 years. In fact, they've not won a trophy in that time either. Meanwhile, Club Brugge has won a trophy 11 seasons in a row. Let's go United. Nah. United can eat mud. Although I do think might be a bit of a long one. Been a while, Alfie. I do remember you. I do remember you. Or at least I remember the name. Poor Baltis. Foden was obviously offside there. Yeah. Yesterday we lost against Olivier. Bro, I've seen 10 men lose against worse, so... It's mad seeing Donnarumma in our goal. I get used to it quickly, bro. A good goalkeeper, I can get used to that. What's mad is seeing Bernardo Silva play for the Man City in the big 2025. And even be our captain. That's more mad if you ask me. Ball down the left. Dorgu heads it on to Ahmad. And free kick to United. I hope this is not too much of a scrappy game. I hope we get actually proper football. Because otherwise, might be a long, long watch, you know. Bro eats bankrupt Club Brugge with the wages he wants. Eats bankrupt the club. His wages alone would get us bankrupt. Long ball up the pitch now by Man United. It's won back by Man City and comes down the left now by Ugarte. Sorry, Dorgu. Not sure how I messed up Ugarte and Dorgu. But now the ball is on the right with Mbeumo. Plays it forwards and it's good defending. But we can't hold on to this ball. Now Donnarumma picks up a weak shot from Sesko. We're winning the ball back, but we're not holding on to it. Utrecht 1-0 down to 1-0 losing to Groningen, full time. Utrecht have had a woeful start, haven't they? To their season. Ball whipped in by United. Donnarumma commanding there, gets to the ball. Look at that, a fucking commanding goalkeeper. Now Haaland into Foden. Foden down the left with Doku. think the ball might just be a bit too short there. And that's out for a goal kick to United. We got a real goalkeeper. Yeah, I'm very happy with how Donnarumma started there. He's commanding his box. He's punching balls away. He should have trapped that one shot, that potato shot, but he stopped it from going in. To be fair, so it's Ederson. But he's commanding. He's commanding. He's not allowing balls to go anywhere in areas that he doesn't like. A good goalkeeper at City. We live. We live, bro. We've got life. That's the first time since Joe Hart, probably, that I've seen a goalkeeper. In fact, even Joe Hart wasn't really doing that, was he? Where I've seen a goalkeeper just come out, punch the ball away before we got into trouble. But how about the feet? Now, it does look like Bernardo is on the wings. I don't mind much, but... Poor passing by Man United, and it's a throw into City. There you go. Lineups for Anderlecht Genk are out. Let's check that out. Let me go to Twitter here. Anderlecht. Would love to see Mukasa at some point. If we need a goal or we're 3 goals up, then I won't mind. Bosman, Sardella, Kana, Hey, Augustinson. Makes sense. Yo, this is haram, bro. They have a midfield of Lasana, the Kat Hazard. What the fuck is he doing in midfield? Then they've got De Greef, Huerta, and Vasquez. They bought the top goal scorer in the Belgian league, who was playing for the relegation club, and he's still not started a single game. Like the fuck they doing? That's proper hard. Imagine this. You go by, I don't know. Imagine you go by Harry Kane back in 2020, and then you put him on the bench. 6 games, not a single start. After you go by Harry Kane. No injuries, no nothing, but you keep him on the bench. Foden, woeful pass, by the way. Oh, sorry, that's Gianni. My apologies. Gianni with a woeful pass, not Foden. Come on, Hank. Why does my screen keep going black? Like my monitor keeps flashing black for a second. I don't know what's causing that. It's very annoying. I mean, it's stopped now. Hope it doesn't happen again. Ball forwards, and it's a good interception by Gustinov. Now cleared away by Donnarumma. Doku. Try to chest the ball down. It's been intercepted by, I believe, Diallo. Me too. I think that might be a Telenet thing. Like the app I use to watch the game, I think it might be the app problem. Because I think it happens when I click out of the... Well, now it's not happening. There you go. Yeah. I think it happens whenever I click out of the window. A bit annoying, but oh well. As long as I don't open anything, it's not gonna happen. Free kick now, United. I'm watching the Premier League on Proximus Pix. Oh, Silva, that's sport. Silva let the ball go there. And 10, Dorgu was always going to be the faster player between the two of them. And he had to pull him down. Very poor that by Silva, very poor. I mean, this is why you don't... If you have Gonzalez playing there, he's going to keep that ball closer to himself. He's going to be more physical. Dorgu is not going to bully it off him. And if he does lose it, he can run back to get it. I mean, poor that, poor. We do need someone else than Bernardo in that midfield. If they scored from this, by the way, watch the meltdown on Twitter. How good are United on set pieces? I hope not very good. Foden, terrible set piece that. It does seem like they're not very good on set pieces. Silva gets a good ball from Foden there, but can't trap it. I mean, the thing people talk about why we need Silva, control, he's not giving it at the moment. He looks a bit ragged at the moment. Tijani into Foden. Foden down the left. O'Reilly was walking up the pitch. PSG is winning 1-0 against Farmers over in France. Kovacic is better than Bernardo. There you go. Not me who said it. Celtic 1-1. Bro, the old firm is dead, bro. Hearts top of the table. Hearts winning the Scottish League. How about that? Bernardo in Big 25 is a joke. I agree. I mean, you know, I agree on that one. Off the bench, short. When you're winning 5-0, off the bench, close off the game, short. But like, start these games, it's... Against Lons. Farmers, pretty much. That's a joke, don't get offended. I know some random dude from Lons is offended now, but like, don't. Old Firm are washed, hearts are clear. There you go. Aberdeen maybe do something. Rodri brings the ball down the right. Bernardo Silva, who passes the ball backwards. I call that the Grealish gene. De Bruyne better than Silva. Good ball into Foden here now. Tijani, what the fuck is this? Tijani doing too much right now. That was a good ball by Silva, to be fair. Very good ball to Foden. He flicked it on to Tijani, and Tijani... they're at the bottom of the league. Aberdeen. Oh, there. Rangers. Yeah, what the fuck was that? Ball out now for that throw-in. Oh, Gvardiol, please pass the ball, thank you. Throw-in Man City. Gvardiol was looking scuffed there on the ball for a second. Today, AC Milan against Bologna. How have those two started their season? Let me check. Milan have won one game, lost one game, and Bologna... Where is Bologna? Have also won one, lost one. That should be an interesting game. Gvardiol, ball up the pitch, Doku. Doku goes to the ground, and now Foden picks up the ball, O'Reilly into Rodri. Free kick to Man City, and ball comes to Rodri again. Rodri to O'Reilly. O'Reilly spills the ball, board that. Riley tracking back. Well, Yashari is injured. Yashari, how long is Yashari injured now? Let me see. AC Milan injuries. Yeah, Yashari is injured until late September. Allegedly. At Michael's stream, did you not want to see Yashari? I don't want to see that cunt play football again, bro. But I was just wondering how long is his injury. Foden flicks the ball on, Haaland will net. Oh, he might get there. Bayinder was a bit late to get out of his net. Yeah, was much too far for Haaland to ever get to. I mean, the way these footballers dive sometimes, I think they'll hurt themselves more by diving. Like, you see the way Foden jumps up and lets himself fall down? Like, you're hurting yourself at that point. Tijani now can't trap the ball. Ball up the pitch and chest it down into Rodri. Look at the lineup for Genk. I don't really care for Genk, to be honest, but let me check anyhow. Genk. Oh, ball comes down the left side for United now. Dorgu crosses it in, and terrible whatever the fuck that was by, I believe, Ahmad. Now O'Reilly getting pressed here onto Doku. Doku draws the foul. Good work by Doku. And a free kick to Man City in our own half. Now the lineup for Genk is of course, starting Ito, Sturkers, Retsas, Heinen. Yeah, pretty much what you'd expect. Pretty much just what you'd expect there. 1 second. Apologies there. I'm back and I'm alive with Doku here on the ball. Doku still going into the box. I can't cut it back. Oh, now it's gone back to Foden. Very good goal, Foden, that. He's got better headers than Haaland. And it has to be said, for Doku, who I've been criticizing for a long while, very well done. Very well done by Doku. Which, by the way, when he's on the right. Just saying. But there you go, 1-0. No matter how bad Man City is, we'll always be better than United. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. 1-0, Man City. There you go. Big up, Luke. Don't want to be getting too excited, because we know how that goes, but there you go. Yeah, Doku rinsed these, man, bro. This United defense is so bad, you know. Look at this, bro. De Ligt was sent to fucking Africa, bruv. Foden completely unmarked, and there you go, 1-0. Big Phil. We need Phil Foden to come back to what he used to be, bro. If Foden is back to his usual form... If Foden is back to his usual form, yeah, we cook. Now let's hold on to it. Good start, but we've been here before. We need more than a good start. Ball to the left. And Foden goes in for a shopping challenge. A bit too ambitious there to win the ball back. Does not pick up a yellow card for it. But it will be a free kick to United. I love Foden's new haircut, by the way. He actually looks like a normal person. I always thought Foden looked so stupid with his old haircut. Oh, it's a throw-in for Man City. Beautiful. Terrible passing by United. Pep with a hoodie. Maybe I need to get out a hoodie. I'll be the Pep. I'll be Pep with long hair. Jesus, Pep, I guess. Throw-in. Haaland trying to get to this ball, and he does get to it. He's got Bernardo Silva inside. It's still Haaland. Tried to flick it on, but that was spoiled by the big man. And now the ball is out for the throw-in to United. Now that was spoiled by Erling. I think he could have done better there. And now this throw-in takes 20 minutes. Rodri. Foden. On to Silva. Good playtest. Still Silva. Silva cuts inside, loses the ball. And ball goes out for the throw-in. Silva winger shifts. What's the... Oh. For some reason the emojis weren't loading in. Yeah, Silva winger shifts. Not a big fan of it, to be honest, but we're winning. So who gives a fuck? No offside on throw-ins, by the way. Because I know there's always someone who doesn't know the rules, who's complaining. No offside on throw-ins, that's the rules. Go look that up. Iheanacho late winner for... Plays for Celtic now? What is Iheanacho doing at Celtic group? He plays at Celtic. I didn't know that. When did he go to Celtic? Transfer. Oh, he joined Celtic this season. Okay. Well, Haaland's at the ball there for a moment, but strong challenge by De Ligt, and it's gone out for the corner. Let's see if we can take a good corner. Oh, what the fuck is this set piece? I hate these set piece routines, man. Just put everyone in the 16-yard box. And see, I hate these weird set piece routines. Anyhow, let's see. It's a decent looking corner, it's headed away. Great game for Belgium is a bit generous to Doku, but a good start there for the man. Donnarumma now, long ball down the right, looking for Foden. It's coming back to Silva. By the way, for the people saying Donnarumma can't pass the ball, that was a pretty good pass to Foden. Diaz now. Guardiola. Into Rodri. And he goes back. Monaco won yesterday. They play Club Brugge in the Champions League, I believe Thursday, right? Doku. Oh, Tijani straight at the goalkeeper. That was a really good ball from Doku. Probably should have scored that, Tijani. Let's see that again here. Yeah, he just puts back Lenny. By the way, guys, a Man United fan has been telling me that Lenny Yoro will have Haaland in his back pocket. Like, Man United fans telling me Lenny Yoro has Haaland in his pocket. Bro, Lenny Yoro is in the pocket of fucking Doku. Forget Haaland, bro. He's in the Lenny Yodo is in Doku's pocket. I don't get why people think Lenny Yodo is a good centre back. He's fucking shit, isn't he? I mean, he's not shit, but he's just not Man United level. He's a mid-table player. 2 goals as for the Doku is great. Fair enough, fair enough. Luke, where are you watching the game? I think he means how. I think he means, like, what app are you using? But it's just on cable, isn't it? In England. You just watch it on cable. Silva holding off the ball here now, but he has to pass it. Finally does. Going back into Diaz. Now Donnarumma. No nonsense, just a long ball. Love to see it. And now Haaland will get onto this ball. Yes, he will. O'Reilly is with him. It's still Haaland running up the pitch. Haaland into Silva. Back to Haaland. They didn't expect it back, I think, but must do better there. I like that Haaland is actually doing something here. He's not just standing around, he's doing something. Yodo in the pocket of Foden. By the way, look at that action by Haaland. That was a very good action by Haaland. He got the ball back. Looks like it came in a bit hard. Now, it's the thing, yeah. But United has to shoot there, I agree. But Haaland also has to be more alert. Because he looks like a surprise when the ball came to him. Now a throw-in. I'm not sure to who, but it's a throw-in. To Man City. Kusanov. Kusanov into Silva, back to Kusanov, and plays a very good pass here into Foden, who flicks it on to Tijani. Tijani up to Haaland, who goes back to Foden. This is beautiful football now. On to Doku. Ah, bored this by Doku. Yeah, he should have had that. And he would have had some space to run into. Throw in now by United, headed away. Haaland gets to the ball. And Foden now, yes, slips on the ball. And another throw-in to United. Throw-in FC here. Oh, good ball down the right for United there. Mbeumo, I believe. He's crossed it to the far post, and Husanov heading it away. Beautiful. And now we stand still here as Shaw has the ball. Oh, Foden wins the ball back in midfield. Now Haaland quickly onto Tijani. Tijani is running forward, but he's gonna have to turn around. Yeah, that's a lack of awareness. Utter lack of awareness there by Tijani. Long ball to Mbeumo. He might be offside, but he'll shoot over the bar. I think he was offside anyhow. But Tijani has to be aware. I mean, I saw it instantly, yeah? I mean, of course, I see a lot more on TV than you see on the pitch, but like, you're running into a congested area. You've got no one to pass to. You need to wait there. That's not a moment to run forward. You were gonna lose the ball. You did. And then if Mbeumo was onside, he could have had a good shooting opportunity. Of course he missed, but still. That's where you need a right winger. I mean, if you as a midfielder run up, you'll get into those situations anyhow. That's just situational awareness. Every football player needs that. Rodri almost spilled the ball there. He did one in the back though. Doku gets the ball back to Rodri. And Rodri into O'Reilly. Now Doku again. Doku, very calm, brings the ball to Gusnov here on the right. Gusnov has Bernardo on his right. He also got Tijani there. Foden running through the middle. Ball comes to Rodri though. And now on to O'Reilly. Doku makes a run, but does not receive the ball. Guardiol into O'Reilly again. And Husanov into midfield. Not sure who got the ball there. I think it was Rodri. Now Husanov again. Onto Foden. Press high up, loses the ball, but it's won back immediately again by Man City. That's what Man City used to do, isn't it? When you lose the ball, you win it back. Man City used to do that. Think about 21-22. We lost the ball a lot because we tried to pass the ball too much. But whenever we lost the ball, we immediately bounced and won it back. And that's what we're doing right now. And that requires energy, of course, but which we haven't had, but now we do have that energy, so I'd love to see. What the fuck is this going? What's happening here? I thought for the moment Susnov just threw it in to the side, but no, the referee wanted him to grab a different ball for some reason. Ah, this is a poor throw-in though. Now United on the ball, going backwards. I do like that we're playing direct though, we are playing direct. Ball on the right, sorry, not Embuemo, Mazraoui. Now Embuemo. Guardiola is close to him. Embuemo goes backwards. And receives the ball again. He crosses it in to the far post. Dorgu heads it to nowhere, really. Tijani clears. And Lenny Yoro picks up the clearance onto Shaw. Shaw. Fernandes and Shaw again. United are a bit stiff when they have the ball, aren't they? Embuemo into Fernandes again, and Fernandes goes backwards. And City's starting to press up higher. Mazraoui now with a long ball into Ugarte. Ugarte, good goalkeeping by... I was gonna say Mignolet. Good goalkeeping by Donnarumma, who makes himself big. Look at that, a goalkeeper who makes himself big, bro. Looks like it might have been offside anyhow by Ugarte. But still, you've got to make the save. Or sorry, that was Sesko. My apologies. Sesko, not Ugarte. Yeah, it was offside anyhow, though. Long ball now by United. And that's a bit poor. Flop score. Has he scored yet? Sesko? Benjamin Sesko. No, he's not scored yet. This is his 5th game. Or 4th game. This is his 4th game in the Premier League. Moving on to 007 at the moment. Flop score. I do rate Sesko, to be fair, but not as a pure striker. I think where Sesko shines is in a 4-4-2, and he's next to a pure striker, like he's bouncing off a striker. or if you have like any two-striker system, or a system where you can play as the inverted forward. I don't rate him though as a pure 9. I just don't think he suits that role. Easy ball for Donnarumma to catch there. And now he throws it out to Foden. Foden, good control into Tijani, who again misplaces the pass there, going a bit too fast for his own. The game's going a bit too fast for his needs, I guess. Tijani brings the ball to Diaz. And Gvardiol now holds on to it, brings the ball forward to Doku. And Doku will give it to O'Reilly. There's a run by Foden, but Foden won't receive the ball. Rodri now. And Rodri again. Foden, Rodri. Ah, poor that, Rodri. It's definitely a work in progress, this, but it's getting, but it will get better. I mean, this is already better than what we've seen before. Diaz into Tijani. Baby steps, as they say. Tijani, keep the ball in play, please. Oh, you're fucking... I don't know what you're doing, mate. Ball to Lenny Yoro. Foden pressing up. Good defending Diaz, by the way. That's very good defending Diaz. And now it's throw-in to Man City. And we lose the ball immediately. Showed what we were doing there. Mazraoui. Under pressure by Doku. He moves the ball backwards. Now Shaw has it. Shaw moves the ball to the left. Silva pressing up very hard against Dorgu. But Shaw again on the ball. Now Mbeumo. O'Reilly wins it back and he keeps it in play. Yes, he can. Foden. Sorry, not Foden. Doku. I don't know how I mess up those names. Now Doku tries to move it back to Foden, but doesn't quite get there. Now Rodri picks up the ball. Good defending O'Reilly. It's a poor pass by Rodri. I can see the idea though. But the execution wasn't quite there. Now O'Reilly to win the ball back from Mbeumo. Yes. Throw in. City. And now Foden on the ball. O'Reilly. Into Gvardiol. And Rodri again. O'Reilly. Gvardiol again. Rodri. I mean, it's a bit over the lid here, the way the ball is moving around. Now Haaland. Foden. That was a good pass, by the way, by Haaland. Under all that pressure from two central backs. I know it's just one pass backwards, but when you're being pressed by two central backs, you can easily sky that ball. Now Doku. On to O'Reilly. Gvardiol. Silva doesn't quite get away with the ball there. He does win the throw-in though. Throws it long to Haaland. Haaland can't get to the ball though. It's cleared before his nose. And now Gvardiol picks up the clearance. Rodri. Gvardiol. Foden. Gvardiol. Once again, it's a bit of a roulette here. Tijani. Still Tijani brings it to Doku. Doku has to just pass this backwards. You're not getting past both of them, mates. There you go. Now cross it in. And you could have crossed it in from deep there, Tijani. Doku again. Bring it to Tijani. There you go. Tijani backwards to Foden and back to Tijani. Now Haaland makes a run and O'Reilly picks the ball off. Oh man, you should have let the ball go, O'Reilly. Haaland was gonna be into it. That's bored. Oh, that's bored by Nico. Oh, that's very bored, Nico. Come on. You've picked the ball from in front of... O'Reilly, what are you doing? If I was Haaland, I would eat you alive in the dressing room for that. One thing you should never do, yeah, is pick out a perfect ball from your striker's feet. Your striker will kill you for that, and deservedly so. Take it from someone who played as a striker. Never take such a ball away from your striker. That's so bad. I would be so angry if I was Haaland. That was such a good ball to him. Now, Mazraoui. Good defending as a unit, though. O'Reilly holding off Mazraoui, and then I believe Rodri coming back to pick up the ball. Now Haaland into Silva. Silva still gonna have to go backwards, I believe. He loses the ball, doesn't really matter then, does it? Bruno. On to Amat. Gusnov wins the ball back brilliantly. Now Foden. The passes by Foden. Passes forwards have had a bit too much power on it by Foden. Each time he's sending Doku running to, balls he's just never getting to. And you can see Doku is getting a bit annoyed as well by these balls. Haaland wins the ball back, but not for long. Now ball on the right here for Man United. They cross it into Amat. Good shielding Husnov, but don't make a mistake. Just win time. There you go. Well done. Now ball to the left here with Shaw. He goes into Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes into Ugarte. And I keep mixing up Ugarte and Dorgu. I don't know why. They don't look alike, do they? I mean, they're different skin colors for starters, but I keep mixing them up. I mean, I'm not mixing them up as people, I'm like mixing up their names. That's what I'm doing. Like, I know it's Dorgu who's on the ball, but I keep mixing up his name with Ugarte. That's what I'm doing. I'm seeing a highlight now of that goal, which, I mean, it's a very well made goal by Doku. Did that very well there. The first ball wasn't great, but he got it back, responded quickly, and got it beautifully into Foden. He had a moment earlier as well, Doku, where he got the ball into Tijani, which I think Tijani should have done more with. That a good start, Doku. It's been fading a bit out, though, but good start for him all the same. Doku loses the ball. Aye. High pressure though. Ball on back now. Rodri. I thought Rodri was gonna have a shot there. He brings it to the right with Silva. Now Foden. Into Husnov and back to Foden. And City trying to find a window of space here. And just moving the ball backwards. Don't force it. All the way back to Donnarumma. Playing it long. Ball headed away in front of Doku. Now long ball to the left. It's gone through everyone. Dorku's cross is blocked by Gusnov. Man United now on the corner. For some reason, the play was stopped by the referee. I mean, I don't know why you need to stop play there. Defense has killed it so far. I mean, we were very good against Brighton in the first 45 minutes. It's a good start, but we need to end this way. Good goalkeeping Donnarumma, by the way. Oh, that's Josko. Just taking a gut down here. That's gonna be another free kick to Man United. Ball headed away by Haaland. And comes to Mazraoui. Oh, is that half time? Oh yeah, that's half time. There you go. Bit anticlimactic, but there you go. Half time. Lovely first half, that. I guess I'll start with the negative. There was a bit of a negative there. Silva. Not really a great game, if I'm being honest with Silva. Losing the ball a few times, not really doing anything with it when he does have it. But other than that, mostly positive. The back four, love it. I absolutely love to have a back four which does not concede every 50 minutes. A back four which actually looks solid, and a goalkeeper who's commanding. That much, I love it. So, Gvardiol, Diaz, Husanov. Who knew? You just put a back three of incredible defenders, and you'll defend nice. I mean, that's the back four we've been crying out for. Of course, Ait Nouri will be playing, if not for his injury. But I think it works just fine the way it is right now. Even Doku, who I was skeptical of before the game, admittedly, but even Doku, great start. I told you the goat will cook, mate. Calm down. We've been here before. This is the problem with people, though. You're winning 1-0, and then people start being snide about it. We've been here before, against Brighton. Newcastle 4-0, and then the next game you lose. We've been here before. Like, this is the thing, yeah? People just expect you to change their mind without ever expecting themselves to change their mind. That's the problem. We've been here before. I like what I've seen so far. It's been a brilliant start. But we've been here before. And it's gone south before. So, yeah, brilliant start. But now see it out. Silva has not played brilliant. Haaland has actually been quite good. He's not scored. He's not really had a great chance to. But he's been great in build-up play and all of that. And just going forwards. Jokwa, good performance. We've been waiting for that for a while. Foden, by the way, also looking sharp. But again, we've been here before. Foden was looking sharp in that December-January area last season and then went away. So good signs, but we've been here before. What has... I mean... This is so dumb. What has the last 1.5 years shown you? Going back to the Centurions when football was completely different is irrelevant. This is where relevancy comes in. And you know this, you understand this, you just don't want to acknowledge it. Because it doesn't suit the agenda. I'm gonna call it out, bro. I'm gonna call it out. You understand this, you just refuse to acknowledge it. Little things such as relevancy. What happened in the Centurion season is not relevant to now. If we had De Bruyne, David Silva, and Fernandinho in midfield, we would not be talking about a poor midfield, would we? Relevancy is important. He's not delivered for a while. We won against Newcastle 4-0. We went on to lose the next game. We won against Nottingham Forest 3-0. We went on to lose the next game. We won against Juventus 5-2. We went on to lose the next game. We won against Wolves 4-0. We went on to lose the next game. We were 1-0 up against Brighton. We went to lose 1-2. We were 1-0 up against Man United last season. We went on to lose 1-2. Yeah, I'm happy with what we've seen so far. But we have seen this before. Like, we've seen a good 45 minutes. And instantly, everyone is out saying, yeah, whatever has happened in the past 1.5 years doesn't matter. But what happened 9 years ago in the Centurion season, well, that's extremely relevant. 8 years, my apology, in Centurion season. So what happened in the last 1.5 years, not relevant. What happened 7 years before that, very relevant. By the way, was that Amat with that scuffed ass bicycle kick? I'm just looking at some of the highlights. There will always be turbulence. 1 win in 13 is not turbulence, that's a plane crash. Come on now, don't be dishonest, mate. Because I'm tired of that stuff. That's the problem with being a YouTuber, isn't it? When you are being proven wrong, you can't disappear. You're being proven wrong, you can easily disappear if you're just commenting in and stuff. That's a bit of a difference. Because I can't remember seeing you when we lost 1-2 to Brighton. No offense, I can't remember seeing you when we lost 1-2 to Brighton. I was here though to talk about it, and I'm here now to praise how we've played in the first half. But it means nothing if we don't win the game. This Bayindir guy is proper shaky, by the way. Like, you need, honest to God, yeah, someone needs to make a highlight reel of every single touch Bayindir has made and every single shot he's faced in the past 1 year. I can't imagine that even a tenth of them will be good. Yeah, exactly. Big up to Luke. I mean, just to repeat myself, we've been here before. What you think so far, Alf? Looks great so far. Silva has looked poor. Tijani has had some poor moments. Tijani has had some good moments, but some poor ones as well. Doku started out very bright, faded away a bit at the middle part of the game, but started out very good. Love the way that the back three is playing. Love the way Donnarumma is commanding. Haaland looks great. Everything looks great at the moment, bar Bernardo Silva. Now it's just give me what we had in the first half, again for the second half, and I'm comfy. Give me that first half again, and we're comfy. Because United does not have the brilliance, the individuals to Man United doesn't have the players to play better than Man City did in the first half. So we do that again, they won't be able to touch us. O'Reilly annoyed me so bad when he took that one-on-one off Haaland. Bro, that is proper frustrating. If you ever played as a striker, you know you want to kill O'Reilly if you're a striker. And that happens. Like when you're a striker and someone takes the ball out of your feet when you're about to go 1-on-1 on target, you know you want to commit violence in that moment. That did annoy me a lot. O'Reilly has played well, by the way. O'Reilly has played a good game. But if I am Haaland, right now, I am eating him out at halftime for that. Because, I mean, you don't do that. You don't take the ball out of the feet of the best striker in the world as he's about to go down and score what could be an important 2-0. Foden looked very good. And Donnarumma looks so comfortable. I agree with both those statements. Donnarumma, he's cruising. Donnarumma's cruising, bro. This game, it's nothing, bro. So nervous for this half now. By the way, Donnarumma's passing is not bad either. Yeah, let's see how the second half goes. I'll go 2-0 City. I'll stick with 2-1. I said 2-1 City, I'll stick with 2-1 City. Because, I mean, they do have players like Mbuemo, and Cesco and Fernandes even, who can score from distance at any moment. So, I do think they'll score, but I don't think they'll score enough. It will be like a petty goal. I'm curious what we'll do, by the way, for substitutions. Because, I mean, I look at our substitutes bench. We've got, I mean, a very comfortable, if I may say. We've got a very comfortable substitutes bench there. With Gonzalez, Savio. I mean, if we are chasing, like, let's say we're 2-0 up. 2-0 up. You bring on Savio for Doku. You bring on Gonzalez for Silva, maybe. Get some energy in there. That's very comfy, in my opinion. You can always bring on Nunez as well for Foden. Or Bob for Foden. Ake, if you need a centre back, if you really need one. If we end up being 3-0 ahead, which you never know what happens. If we end up being 3-0 up, we've got Lewis, Mukasa, Muffini there, who could all get minutes. Our bench is not bad. We've actually got a pretty okay bench, as I said before the game. So I am happy with that. Now I just want... oh, by the way. I'm just seeing highlights of the Burnley game. How the fuck is that a penalty? Oh, that's so scuffed. Oh, that's so scuffed. That's never a penalty, mate. And you know I'm not a person to cry about referees. I do not cry about referees. But my god, that is not a penalty. Wow, that's a shocking decision. Ah, that's not a penalty. Wow. Second half should start soon. I'm guessing it will be about the same. I don't know what you do as United here in this situation. Because United has shown less intensity. United has shown less accuracy. I mean, they've got a woeful goalkeeper. I think for United, it might be worth it to bring on Senna Lammens. Maino is on the bench, by the way. If I am Man United right now, I'd bring on Maino for Ugarte. I mean, that's about it, really. I'd change to a back four, but this is the problem. This is the problem for the Man United. They've got a manager who refuses to play a back four. I'd go to a back four, yeah. I'd go to a back four. I'd do four. I'd do 4-4-2, but in an attacking way. Like an attacking 4-4-2. With Kobe Mino in the pivot. Then left and right. I'd have I guess Dorgu and Ahmad. Then Fernandes up top. Now I take Dorgu off. But how do I play it then? I don't know. I don't know how you fix this as Man United. Which is good, because it means they won't. But I think Man United have a lot to fix now. I guess maybe you could put Ahmad left. So you'd have Kobe Mainu in the 6, you'd have Ahmad left midfield, you'd have Mbeumo right midfield, Fernandes attacking midfield, and then you'd have a front two of Sesko and Xerxes. And that's scuffed though, isn't it? That's a scuffed front two. Yeah, they don't have the quality. They don't have the quality to change this up. They are pretty much reliant on Man City getting worse. Because they do not have the quality to get better. I'm saying 3-0 Man City. Fair enough. Fenerbahce, 0-0. Who are they playing? 0-0 against... Oh yeah, you told me before. Trabzonspor. I definitely did not butcher that name. Tedesco is the new coach of Fenerbahce, the fraud of Belgium. I like Tedesco, bruv. Players coming out of the tunnels now. Kick off to Man United to start of the second half. I agree, he was a scammer. Yeah, he was a con artist, bro. It is an art, bro, to be that bad. And somehow keep your job. Same with Martinez, Roberto Martinez. Also a fucking scam. So Man United is about to just go full attack here, it seems. Haaland needs to just run up. Just immediately, straight at whoever gets the ball, sprint at them. Because this seems to be their Hail Mary. Going all the way back to the goalkeeper here. Just straight at run straight at Bayinder. Now ball headed away by Man City. Out for a throw-in to United. I didn't start the timer, by the way. I'm a fucking fraud. Why is the timer not on screen? There we go. There it is. 25. There we go. We're off. Come on, Genk. Het start. Anderlecht Genk. There you go. Roberto Martinez. The fraud against Man City. You didn't need to bring that one up. Did not need to bring that up. Ball on the right now, Mazraoui. You know what? The 2013 FA Cup final. Here is an important question to everyone. Can you prove that the 2013 FA Cup final actually happened? Can you prove it? I don't think it happened. It's not real. Never happened. I'm a conspiracy theorist. You know how you've got moon landing deniers? I'm a conspiracy. I'm a 2013 FA Cup final denier. Just the way you've got moon landing deniers. Just saying. You're weird that he received the job of Portugal. Yeah. I mean, I think it's... I think some managers just get jobs for the sake of it because they're known. He's got a great resume, but he's not got a great talent. Hey, this is the guy who's got 50 different degrees on his resume, who's got working experience at like NASA, Washington DC, the White House, like all these big places, Microsoft. But then you actually hired him, and he's fucking shit at his job. That's what Roberto Martinez is. Roberto Martinez, if you look at the CV, won an FA Cup final with Wigan. Think, wow, this guy's got something here. He's got a pro license, of course. He's got the basic requirements. You look at teams he's managed, Belgium international team to a semi-final. Think, wow, this guy's really done something. But then you actually hired him, and then you realize, nah, this guy's scuffed, bro. But Martinez loved the job of being out-managed. He liked out players. He always smiled. The Desco was depressive. I still think Martinez was worse, so... The Desco was depressive, but that's because the national team was also depressive at the time he was there. And I don't think it was... I think he inherited a depressed team. A depressed national team. Martinez put Nainggolan out of the squad, yeah, of 2018. If we had Nainggolan against France, we would have won. France is to... I know Nainggolan, like, ghosts a bunch of games, and then just has that one big goal. But France would have been the game, he would have had that big goal. If he played against France, he would have scored outside of the box, 1-1, and then we'd have won in extra time. Because defending for as long as France did, that gets you tired. Edwin the M5-0 Sedan. I hated that whim. I changed my Facebook avatar and banned it back then to Je suis Nainggolan. I never did that much like changing my Facebook banners and stuff, but like it was proper fraud. It really was. Good ball down the left here by United. Dorgun now. Moves it backwards to Bruno Fernandes. Into the box and cleared by Gustinov. No nonsense clearance. Love that. I said the same about my friends, to my friends about Raja versus France. Yeah, bro, against France, he would have scored and we would have won the World Cup. Because they were exhausted, by the way, by the end of the full 90. By the end of the full 90, France was dead. Belgium could run another 30 minutes. France could not. And France had no quality on the bench. Nainggolan would have scored, sent us to extra time, and we would have pammed them. Such a dumb decision. To leave one of your most clutch players home because he drinks. Like, really? Like, bro. Imagine if we had Diego Maradona. He would have left Diego Maradona home because he's alcoholic. Like, mate, who cares? We're here for football, not for drinking. Go into Man City now, O'Reilly. Tijani into O'Reilly again. O'Reilly gets another throw in here for City. I do not think that's the message here, Rosa, but ball through to Haaland. Haaland! Chips! There you go! There you go! Touchline! You know, I need to go to touchline stream. Told me Lenny Yoro would have Haaland in his pocket, bro. I need to go to touchline stream. 1 second, yeah? In his pocket, bro. The only thing you'll find is a used condom, bruv, in that pocket. There you go, touchline. I'm going to touchline stream now. In Yodel's pocket. There you go. In Yodel's pocket. Wild statements. Wild statements, bro. 2-0. Lenny Yodel is chasing shadows, bruv. He still sees her shadow in his room, bruv. Look at that. Where is Lenny Yodel, bruv? I thought Haaland was gonna be in Lenny Yodel's pocket. Wild. Wild. 2-0. Haaland, is it Doku assist, by the way? I wasn't paying attention that much. I was just... I mean, that's a great finish, by the way. It was a Doku assist, was it? Beautiful. Doku getting 2 assists. I stand corrected. I humble myself before the tea. Yes, hold that, Man United. And people told me to be in Lenny Yodel's pocket, mate. Lenny Yodel's pocket. Bruv. Lenny Yodel been chasing shadows all game. Big up to Sanchez, by the way. It's been a little while since I've seen you, Sanchez. Big up. How are you? Let's go. 2 assists, Doku. 2 good assists, by the way. Not just like scummy assists. 2 good assists. Ball now on the right for City, and it's rolled out for the throw-in. City. What is a Yodel? Missing, bro. Missing. Ball to the left now. Ball forward stat. Bro thinks he's sulking. Well, that's not a talking quote, though. I humble myself before tea. That's a Bible quote. I mean, that's from the Bible. I can't remember where in the Bible that... Oh, Haaland gets onto the ball again and goes around the goalkeeper and somehow misses. Special. Oh, now Haaland needs to score that. But no, that's a Bible first. I humble... that's from the Bible, right? I'm sure it is. I humble myself before... Oh no, it's not a Bible verse, but it's yeah, it's not a Bible verse, but it's a prayer. It's from a prayer. It's not from the Bible. It's from a prayer. Yodo is local, nothing more. Bro, people telling me Yodo is fucking this and that, bro. What is Amrem? I don't know, bruv. He's washed, I guess. Amrem washed in his first season, first full season. Wonder what the implications of that are. Please let us see Doku 2.0 every game from now on. Yeah, it's a new version of Doku, guys. Doku has landed. How the fuck did he miss that? I mean, he went around to goalkeeper fine. I think sometimes Haaland wants to score too perfectly, if you know what I mean. They should have just put it in front of his nose, but tried to go too far to the corner. Ball into the box and cleared now by Tijani. Haaland gets the ball into Doku. And look, it looks like Haaland's and Doku's conversations have been paying off because Haaland is about to be in here again. Good challenge though by Shaw. Who do you support in Belgium? Asks Wim. Mbuemo. Jallo. Club Brugge. There you go. Ball into the box, comes back to Tijani again. Oh, Doku, good footwork there. Foden. What are you doing, Phil? Not sure what Phil was doing there. Why is geboren en getogen in Brugge? Big up. Why is Haaland just walking around there? Haaland went from super high energy to suddenly just like Rose turned into a zombie. Doku gets onto the ball poorly. Ball on back again by City, going into Doku again. And Tijani is on the ground. That should be a free kick for City. That was a proper good finish, but I'm seeing highlights now of Haaland's finish earlier. That was a proper good finish. Look at Donnarumma, by the way. Donnarumma doing the fist pumps. Fist pumps it up, guys. Doku. Well, that's wild, Rosa. Morse code anal beat stopped working, so he's walking around without instructions. If you are not aware, that is a reference to Hans Niemann, who allegedly used anal beats, which communicated in Morse code to cheat in a chess game. Allegedly, Hans Niemann used anal beats, which communicated in Morse code to cheat in a chess game. That is all alleged. Kevin De Bruyne is gonna be happy. I'm not sure. He played yesterday, so De Bruyne is gonna be waiting to play against Man City. There's something great here, and we need to build on it. I agree. Build on this. Get back to our old level. CDK had a great game for Atalanta. 2 good goals. There you go. Oh, Foden is gonna pick up the ball. No. Man United just barely escaped there. Foden and Haaland both coming very close to that ball, but I mean, United feel like they're a bit overrun, don't they? Mazraoui. Ball picked up by O'Reilly. Poor pass daar from Mazraoui. Long ball by O'Reilly. 60 minutes played, we're winning 2-0. Good start, now see it out. Yeah, at this point, I would bring on Husnov. Great save that by Donnarumma. Ederson, let's that go in. Ederson, let's that go in. Great save, Donnarumma. Oh, but is he good with his feet, guys? Look at that shot. Ederson does not stop that. That is why you need a world-class goalkeeper. Great save, Donnarumma. Big Don, bruv. Why is these comments not showing? Big Don, bruv. Big Don. And substitutions by Man United. They're bringing on Maguire. I don't think that actually happened though. I mean, it was all alleged. Nothing's been proven about that. And by the way, in Hans Niemann's credit, he's one of the best players in the world right now. And they have increased. Oh, ball comes back to Doku now. Loses it. But as I was saying, Hans Niemann has been playing very well. I mean, I think he's winning right in the Grand Swiss. FIDE Grand Swiss. I think Hans Niemann is winning right now in the tournament. Which, by the way, the FIDE Grand Swiss is the biggest tournament in chess outside of the World Championship. And Hans Niemann is tied for first. Wow. Matthijs Blaubaum, that's a bit obscure. Alireza Firouzja, Anish Giri, and Hans Niemann and Vincent Gamer are tied for first. Wow. And security is way higher now in chess. That they actually put you through metal detectors nowadays. Silva, good feed, gets the ball to Foden. Ederson didn't have that ball. Yeah, Ederson would have not stopped that indeed. Doku loses it. United is finished. I mean, they're looking finished, aren't they? Haaland now picks up the ball, gets it to Tijani. Tijani down the right side. Haaland running into the box. Cross that ball. Haaland! Straight at Bayindir. We're gonna enjoy watching Donnarumma. He plays like a wall, like Courtois. But like a good goalkeeper. Yeah. A bit more direction on that from Haaland, and that would have gone in. But it was too close to Bayindir. I mean, I'm not sure what I would do here, to be honest, if I'm Pep. Do I just allow this to continue because you're playing very well? Or do you bring on some substitutions to rejuvenate something? I think you just keep playing like this, don't you? His electric anal beats must have Duracell non-working batteries. That's from an advertisement in Belgium, for those who don't get that joke. Ball going backwards now. Haaland wants something. Not sure what Haaland is complaining about, really. But ball up the pitch now again by United. Amat, cutting inside, loses the ball. Foden. Doku. Doku skips past... No, he doesn't. I was going to say Doku skips past the left here, but he ran the ball out of play. And throw in to United. By the way, has there not been a single yellow card yet this game? I just realized there's not been a single yellow card. A fucking derby without a yellow card. Utter woke nonsense. Embuemo. Cutting in, O'Reilly, poor defending there, but Embuemo slips. And United is on 13th place. Where does this win take Man City? Let's check. Table. With this win, Man City is in 8th, which isn't brilliant, but it's better than 15th or whatever we were. And United is actually 14th, not 13th, but 14th with this loss. In fact, if we scored another 2 goals, they go below Forest as well. Then they'll go 15th. So put in an extra 2 goals. Dodry loses the ball. Now Dodry. Into Foden. Foden receives well, moves it backwards, calm. And Doku, great touch. Doku can't get past the left again. They've made a good choice by putting the left on Doku here, because the left can just physically bully Doku. So he's gonna have to figure out a bit what to do now. He can't keep trying to roll the ball, because the left won't fall for that. Silva gets onto the ball. Haaland gonna get that first. Silva now to Haaland. Haaland is real 1-on-1. He has to score this surely. You have to score this, Haaland. There you go. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. Pocket of Lenny Yoro. Fucking crazy, that. People telling me to be in the pocket of Lenny fucking Yoro. The only thing in Lenny Yoro's pocket is fucking pictures of his girlfriend getting spiked by Haaland, bro. 3-0. Even the worst Man City team is still better than Man United's rejuvenated rebuild. Man United is on 13th place. Actually, they go down to 14th. Because of that goal conceded on goal difference, they go down to 14th. We put in another goal, they go down to 15th. Amorim sacked in the morning. Beautiful, 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 bruv. Haaland. Wonderful stuff, isn't it? Wonderful stuff. 3-0. There you go. There you go. Only 20 minutes to go. And you know what's beautiful about this? Whoever they bring on from that bench is gonna make them considerably worse. Their bench is dead. They have no one on the bench to bring on. Get in! Manchester is blue. My prediction 3-0. As it stands, you are right. Hold that, Man United fans. Lenny Yoro is Lusu, bro. Lenny Yoro is Lusu. So is my water. I just finished the last of my water. So, I'll probably go fetch some. Whenever it's like a goal kick or substitutions or something. Apologies, I'm a bit tired, as you can tell. And my nose is itchy, I can't. But wonderful display, guys. By the way, Rosa, I just noticed we're at 1.1k. So this is outdated. This is outdated, Rosa. Just noticed that. Big up. 1.1k. Beautiful, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Outdated information over here. Good ball down the left, it's a poor touch, and it's cleared up the pitch by City. Actually, it's hard controlled now. Husnov gets it down the right, and Man City plays the ball forward. It's gone nowhere, though. Look at that! Poznan in the stadium, guys. Poznan in the stadium. Been a little while, but there we land, guys. There. Oh, excuse me. There we land. Enjoy your win. Bro, I know I'm gonna get spammed against Arsenal, so let me enjoy this, bro. Let me have this. Let me have this, guys. Yeah, I know, but let me have this. We'll talk about that later. Let me have this for now. Subscribe to Elf. Yes, there we go. The updated version. Anderlecht, red card, stinker and hooked, Tristan de Grief. You put on man like de Grief instead of the best player in the Belgian league, and then he takes a red card. Aye. Ball gone wide now from Man United, while having bot shots. Desperation shots, we call that. There we go. Updated pinned comments. Beautiful, guys, beautiful. You were speaking about Foden's haircut. Your haircut looks like you play Magic the Gathering. My haircut is just long hair. I can tie this back whenever I want, but I don't like tying my hair back after washing it. Because I've only just showered before this game. And I like leaving my hair untied for a little while. Because, I mean, this is long hair problems. If you tie up your hair right after showering, it gets all dampy. And, like, it doesn't dry out properly. Because you can dry your hair off as much as you want. And it's this long, there will always be some wetness left in. And then when you take it off, your hair feels very fucking crunchy. So I don't tie it up right after I showered. If I tie it up, it looks like this. I mean, my hair feels fine now. Doku. How long will you grow it out? To about my rib cage, like bottom of my shoulder blade, halfway through my rib cage. That's how long I'll grow it out, and then I'll stop growing it. Throw in now, O'Reilly. Doku gets the ball onto Rodri. And Rodri lost the ball. Now it's with De Ligt. Oh, sorry, with Shaw. Oh, very good tackle again by Husnov. Husnov is playing a blinding game, by the way. Haaland now. He pokes a ball through beautifully hit for Tijani. Tijani has Foden with him. He'll go on. He's missed. Oh. Oh, Tijani, you need to score that. How long did it take? About 17, 18 months. 18 months, I'd say. So a bit longer than a year. Husnov. Yeah, Husnov's played a blinding game. Can't say the same for Tijani, who might just be getting stinker and hooked over here. Despite mistakes, Tijani has worked hard today. It'll come off for him. I mean, he has been a workhorse in that midfield, sure, but did you cut it often? No. Hair takes very long to grow. Hair grows very slowly. Getting your hair from completely bald to just touching your shoulders, that takes about a year. So my hair comfortably gets past my shoulders now, like from hair to hair. That's comfortably past it. I mean, you look at this bit of growth here, from my shoulder to here, this much, that is 6 months of growth. That is 6 months of growth. Look at the poster of Calxter of the Haaland goal. Let me see that. I'm guessing that's on Twitter. Free kick by United is cleared. Big up to Calxter of that. Haaland now clears the ball. He's just said, yep, let me skite this one. Tijani robbed Haaland of a good assist. Bro, Haaland has cooked though today. All of that agenda stuff aside and stuff, Haaland has cooked today. Forget his 2 goals, general play and all of that. You play a bit more counter-attacking football, a bit more direct. And suddenly Haaland comes to life. Ball forwards by City. By United. City is very comfortable. So, Rodri and Doku came off, by the way, for Gonzalez and Savio. I'm guessing Rodri. We don't need you to see out a 3-0 win against a shit team, so you can have some rest. Alex Ferguson is in the Etihad. I mean, Alex Ferguson is used to losing at the Etihad. To be fair, Alex Ferguson lost a few games at the Etihad near the end of his career, didn't he? So he is used to the pressure, I suppose. All that sport by Nico Gonzalez got nutmegged for no reason there. Now ball comes out wide for United. Gusnov, brilliant defending. Brilliant defending again, Gusnov. This guy is a proper defender. And Nico G was... there. That was very poor. Oh, Savio, poor touch this. And now Man United again, going forwards. Two substitutions for United. I'm making a thumbnail right now for my game review, reaction, whatever you call it. Oops, didn't mean to do that. City till I die, big up the creator. And Manchester is not red, it's blue, I agree. City till I die indeed. Now looks like Alex Ferguson's soul has died watching this game. How old is Alex Ferguson? Thought to be like 85 or something at this point. I predicted 3-1 City. I think it might be 3-0. They look woeful going forward. I mean, I love to see it. I love to see it. Why is it not downloading? Download, there you go. Man United is going forwards, but I'm more busy making a thumbnail right now. So let me finish that first. Big up! Big up indeed. Oh. Big up this performance, bro. United has looked shit. We've not just won, we've looked good while winning. Which matters, because winning a scummy game is one thing, but winning and playing good and seeing the positives, that's another thing. I'm not sure what to put on the title here, to be honest. Foden is cooking, sure. That sounds fine, I think. That sounds cringe though, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't care. It does sound cringe, to be honest, but I don't care. I'll put that on my thumbnail. It's my thumbnail. I can put all the cringe I want on it. Long ball here. Haaland won't get there though. What minute are we in now? 83rd minute. 84th minute just now. I would not mind bringing on Bukasa at this point. Let's see what Divine Bukasa can do. Imagine scoring a debut on your debut against Man United if you're the Divine Bukasa. That would be proper. That would be proper. There you go. Again, for the get title race, need a run. I'm not talking about a title race though. But it's a good start. It's a good start, but now we need to build from it. Breaking news: Luis Enrique is bald. Luis Enrique. Did he shave his head or something? Luis Enrique. Another good fist there to the ball from Donnarumma. Shot ball in there by Man United. Casemiro got a touch but sent the ball wide. Yeah, Enrique shaved his head bald. Another bald fraud has landed. It was onside, by the way. Casemiro was onside. He did just miss that. It was onside. And Donnarumma was not getting there. I mean, I can't expect him to either. That's probably the best chance Man United have had. And it's coming way too late for them, and they missed it even. Ball with Ahmad. Ball clear, it's not very far, it's still alive. Dorgu skies it. Where's that 30 time, bruv? I thought this is the time that 30 time happened, but seems like a lot of missers. Defense needs to sharpen up a bit though by Man City. We played a good game, but don't lose focus. Get on that ball, hold on to that ball, calm down, see the game out, be chill. Oh, look at that, guys. The away stand is starting to empty out. Look at that. Empty away stand, guys. Maybe that's why they call it the empty hat, because the away stand is always empty. It's not because the home stand is empty, it's because the away stand is empty. I get it now. Yanni, Foden. Foden flicks the ball on to Savio. Savio, I thought he was going to cross it into. He passes the ball backwards again to Foden. Good choice, though, to keep the ball in the team. Keep the possession. Silva goes down. Free kick. How many goals is that for Haaland, by the way, now? 5 goals in 4 games? Yeah, Haaland is coming off. Haaland's 2 goals, standing ovation. Should have had an assist there. I mean, just... But gets the goals share. The general play by Haaland was brilliant. And yeah, he got 2 goals. But the general play was also brilliant. And that's what people won't mention. That Haaland played great. Even without the goals. Now Oscar de Bob comes on. And Silva also coming off. He's being replaced by Aki. Not sure I like that, but let's see how we do this. Let's see what Pep's plan is here. I mean, we should have won this game already. Haaland is not happy about being subbed off. Haaland is not happy about it. I think it's fine. Like, you're winning 3-0, you get some rest. You can focus on Napoli. I guess wanting a hat-trick against Man United is fair, though. Fair enough, I guess. Ball won back by City now. Foden. Into Bob. False 9 Bob, it seems. And ball backwards again. No, it is Foden who goes into that false 9 goal. I'm setting up my next stream already. Man City 3-0 Man United. Player ratings. When should I set this stream? Because I do have to go shortly after the game. I'll stick around a bit to talk, but I won't have enough time to do a full player ratings. Ball to the right, it's put into the box and it's cleared now. Let's see. Where are we? I can do it at 9, like 8 for you guys. Yeah, I'll do it at 8, because I do have to go shortly after this game, so I won't have enough time to immediately do the play ratings, unfortunately. So I'll do it at 8 PM UK time. I will stick around, again, to talk about the game like 5 minutes afterwards. Then I do have to go. I'll probably redirect somewhere. Oh, good ball to Tijani now. Tijani, through to Foden. Foden can't quite do something there. Tijani across the face of the net. Good enough. Can he keep the ball in play? No. Ah, ball gone out of play there. Point that. Always a bit annoying when they just walk the ball out of play. Haaland and Trafford are joking about. Haaland, by the way, 30 touches. Erling Haaland is touching the ball for Man City. We have needed that. We have needed that, bro. Erling Haaland getting involved in the game and absolutely bossing it all game around. They got man like Xerxes on the pitch now. You know they're desperate when man like Xerxes is running around the pitch. Ahmad. How long has it been since we kept a clean sheet at the Etihad in a derby? Someone told me it was an insane stat, but I can't remember. Competition. Premier League. Venue. The Etihad. Let's see. The last time Man City kept a clean sheet at the Etihad against Man United was... ...2017. Wow. This is the first clean sheet at the Etihad since 2017. Against Man United. In 2017, that was a 0-0 draw. That's quite a long time, isn't it? Bob now picks up the ball. Bob skips past one, goes inside, gets the ball to Foden. Ah, poor shot that Foden. Savio does well though to win a corner. Big up Savio. Foden should have done more with that shot. Bob created that chance beautifully for him. I'm guessing it will be corner, Man City, and then game done. They gave the throw into United's head, but that's wrong. Should have been to City. And full time there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let me pause the timer. There you go. United, nowhere near. I mean, there's no other way to put it. United looked scuffed, bro. They were getting rancid. We won. I don't care how shit United is. We won. That is a derby win. Winning in a derby, bro. Not for everyone. Not for United, it seems. A clean sheet. First time since 2017 that we've kept a clean sheet at the Etihad against United. I guess there's levels to this. 3-0. Comfy game. I loved it. From the first minute to the last, I loved the game. We were good, just all-round play. We were strong going forward. We were scoring goals, which Haaland scored 2 goals, which is good on him. But we also had a different goal scorer in Foden to open up the scoring. So we were not completely Haaland FC. I think if Haaland did not score those 2 goals, we would have kept pressing up and maybe someone else would have scored. Tijani got in goal scoring places, positions, didn't finish, fair. Needs to get that better. But at least he got into those positions. I think, all round, it was a brilliant game. I think it was a brilliant game for City. And we've been here before, though. We have been here before. Get in. Manchester is blue. Man of the match is quite obviously Haaland, I think. Haaland! Oh, you can't do general play. General play is bad, guys. He's been brilliant. Take out Haaland's goals. He was still brilliant. The chance he created for Tijani, brilliant. The way he was flicking around the ball there whenever he got it, brilliant. Even when he got out to the wide areas and had to pass the ball around, brilliant. Haaland? Do any Haaland doubted there, yeah? Because I've been hearing people slander Haaland for days. To all the people who slandered Haaland, shut up. Shut up. People said Haaland would be in Lenny Yodel's pockets. Brother. The only thing in Lenny Yodel's pocket is a picture of his girlfriend cheating on him, bruv. That's the only thing Lenny Yodel got in his pocket, mate. Can't even pocket his girlfriend. That's quite sad, bro. Can't even keep that under control. And people said Haaland will be in Lenny Yodel's pocket. Yeah, right old sad stats. But I keep silent. I am smart. I keep silent until the moment comes. And let me tell you guys. The moment has come. We have landed. But we have been here before. I have to put a damper on the parade. Because you need to keep humble. Haaland said it himself. Stay humble, eh? We have been here before. 3-0 against Nottingham Forest. Go on to lose the next game. 4-0 against Newcastle United. You go on to lose the next game. 5-2 against Juventus. You go on to lose the next game. 4-0 against Wolves. Go on to lose the next 2 games. 5-2 Juventus. Go on to lose the next game. So we have been here before. Yeah, we've got a good win. But we need to build on it. It's not just good win and we're back. No. Napoli at home, that's a tough game. If we can emerge with a draw against Napoli, I already think that's an improvement. Because if I have to go without previous form, I'd say Napoli pams us. So if we can go play against Napoli and draw them, and draw Arsenal, and then start building a winning run, then we're getting back. Too soon to say we're back. We are not back. But we're getting there. If we build on this. Only if we build on this. Not like Newcastle 4-0 and then just fall on your ass again. If we build on this, then we're back. It's as simple as that. Brilliant game. Not a lot to complain about. By the way, I complained about Bernardo Silva in the first half. In the second half, he was actually quite good. In the first half, I think Silva was poor, very poor. Second half, I think he was not brilliant, but he was good. He was just solid. Which is sometimes enough. In this game, it was. Nico Gonzalez off the bench. Got cooked a bit, but looked fine for the most part. Kusanov. Man, like, by the way, how solid was that back three? By the old Diaz Husanov, how solid was that? All 3 of them defended brilliantly. All 3 of them. I'm telling you guys, Guardiol, Diaz, Husanov is our back 3 this season. We don't play with a back 4, we play with a back 3. Guardiol, Diaz, Husanov. And then you've got your left back, who becomes a left midfielder. And O'Reilly or Nunez, depending on the situation. I'm happy. I am happy, guys. But I'll have to round it up there, because I don't have a lot of time. I do have to go. I will do player ratings later today. But I don't have a lot of time right now. So with that said, I'll leave it there. Alf rate, please. What is a Man United? Lost, bro. Lost, this man. So Alf rate, guys. My man of the match is Donnarumma and Haaland. Donnarumma, brilliant debut. Is he good on his feet, guys? Fuck his feet. Well, no. No, don't fuck his feet. Get the foot fetishes out of here. Fuck, are you good with the feet? Are you a good shot stopper? Donnarumma, brilliant shot stopper. He made 2 saves that were brilliant. I'm happy. I am happy. We are happy. So, Haaland is a GOAT. Yes, bro. GOAT striker. But he's approaching 400 goals, bro. This man is not even 26 and he's approaching 400 goals. Do you know how many goals Puskas scored in his whole career? How many goals did Puskas score? Okay, 806. My agenda went alright there. But, there's some great strikers out there who haven't even touched 500 career goals. Haaland is pushing 400 at the age of 25. By the time he's 26, he'll have 400. How many goals did Ronaldo have? How many goals did Ronaldo have when he turned 26? When Ronaldo turned 26, he had 213 goals. 213 goals! He had 302 goal contributions, including assists. Haaland has more goals at the age of 25 than Ronaldo did on his 26th birthday. More goals even than Ronaldo had goal contributions at his 26th birthday. But people don't want to respect him. Nah, crazy. I call that crazy, bro. Alfred, I'll do a full play rating later today. I'll see you guys on the next one.